Hey best friends, it's me, Stephanie, here with some birthday presents that we're gonna get into. So stick around, hop into the lazy river. It's cool in here because in the words of the great Electra from the great show called Pose, it's like I'm getting fucked by Satan himself out there. All right, guys, I got some goodies here. I actually have two of these, which I will just talk about the other one because I've seen it unboxed many times, so it doesn't need to be unboxed again, but I have never seen this one unboxed. But first, Randee sent me a present, and I opened the box because I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but then I saw this little baggie, and then it says, "Happy birthday, Steph. I hope it's a great one. Hugs, Randee." So I'm like, okay, let me unbox it because I haven't done anything on the channel for a very long time. So we're gonna get into this. I'm kind of nervous because Randee always says that she's got a sense of humor like me, and if you know me, you know that's questionable. So who knows what we're gonna find in here. Ooh, that's a pretty box. I like that color. All right, ready? This is gonna fall out of my hands. Oh my gosh, Randee. That is gorgeous. I love it so much. So as you can see, I love mermaids. I'm doing Year of the Mermaid next year, aka I do what I want. So there's a beautiful little mermaid. I'm not sure what she has in her hands. I hope it's not a dolphin. And then there's a moon with a little heart in it, and there's a little dangly star. It's so pretty. Thank you, Randee. I really do love it so much, and I'm going to message you after and let you know that. All right. So now, diamond painting. So a couple of my friends got together and sent me money through like Venmo to save for the next Tracy Lewis, because Distracted by Diamonds does say on the site that they're going to be releasing more of her work in the fall and the winter, but your girl hasn't bought anything for like months, and I couldn't just sit on it. So I had gone into my Diamond Art Club not too long ago, and I was like only a couple hundred points away from a $50 reward. So I'm gonna buy something, and then I will get my reward, and then I can get something else. So the other one that I got is Wishing for You. I have it upside down because that's just how it goes right now. So that's the genie, but she's a woman, but we all know what it's referencing. And the other one is Rad Tiger. So if you all recall, for Knox's event, was it for Knox's event? I don't know. Yeah, for Knox's event, I did a owl that was the same art style, actually by the same artist. I had bought that kit last May. I believe it was before I even started my Instagram, and didn't really know that much about licensing, so hopped on every moment, was like, oh, this owl is badass. I love owls. I don't know if you know that, but I love owls. And so I bought it, and then I learned about licensing, and I was like, oh shoot, now I feel bad. So when I saw that Diamond Art Club had actually licensed some of his work, his name is Vincent Trinidad, I'm like, okay, I have to buy it. I like the owl more than the tiger, but I need to do something to repent for my sin. Anyway, let's get into it. It's been a long time since I've done an unboxing. I always seem to forget something in an unboxing. So we're going to see how this plays out. I'm already cutting the box because, oh, you guys. Okay. So if you've been following me on Instagram, I posted like a couple hours ago that I was going to be doing this when Aiden got home from school. But my back was kind of hurting and the vibrating was getting really bad again. So I'm like, I'm just going to go rest in bed for a little bit and play some solitaire. And then next thing I know, I'm waking up 2 hours later and it's Aiden's bedtime. And so now I'm doing it way later than I intended to. But pow. Pow. Right, so there's the little sticker. I one time tried to stick this to the front of my, I think it was the knockoff one, but the Elizabeth Ward storage, and it doesn't peel off very nicely. So I learned my lesson. I don't do that anymore. Now I just stick it on the top of the box because I stack them like that. So all my diamond art clubs are in the bottom stack. So that way I don't have to pull everything out. I can see from the top which one it is. You don't need to watch me do that though. Toolkit. That's a lot of baggies. Woo. All right, so lots and lots of baggies. It's probably enough for every color now. Blue pen, a 4-placer, squishy, clear tray, and 2 plates of heart-shaped wax, which I do not use, but I collect them as a decoration because they're cute. All right, so let's get the toolkit stuff out of the way and we'll get into the painting. Normally I get really stressed out and overwhelmed. I think the nap was actually good for me because I'm just kind of like, let's do this shit now. I took my muscle relaxer and anxiety med. They haven't kicked in yet. You'll probably see it more in the whip and chat, but hoping for a good time. All right, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Ooh, that was a fun sound. I don't know if you guys could hear that. So, this is your step-by-step instructions. There is a code there, but also on your packing slip, there's also a code. I don't know if I'm supposed to be showing that, but I just did. So there we are. Also, if you're in the VIP group, I believe it's 15% off at the minimum. Sometimes they make it a little higher. So yeah, anyway, this is the image. Rad Tiger by Vincent Trinidad. It's round, 43 by 56, which is perfect. And there are 31 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of which are ABs. If you don't know what ABs are, they have this iridescent coating on them that makes them sparkle all different colors, and it's super pretty. It's like, they're like LSD drills. So I'll show you what those look like when we get into it, but anything under 150 on DAC's DMC chart is an ABA. So AB. All right, so let's open the kit first, and then we'll get into the drills. All right, gotta go this way. And it tells you there the name of the piece, the size, and the artist, as well as a little thumbnail of the image. Ooh. Okay, now that I'm opening it up, I'm pretty into it, dude. I'm pretty into it. I like it as much as the owl. All right, so there you go. There's the image. There is a legend here and another legend up there. Already told you that it's rounds. And I really like the 80s vibe and then the geometric vibe meshed together. Love it. I'm an 80s baby and I love everything about the 80s. So let's get into the drills. I've already seen 2 of the ABs. Thankfully this is a pretty small bag, so I shouldn't have too much trouble getting them in, but I'm not making you guys watch that because you don't need anything else to laugh at me for. I don't know if I should show all of the colors or just the ABs. Sure, let's do all the colors. There's not that many. So, first string is all 310. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I lied. There's not more. Okay, so 12 bags of 310, but this is like medium bags. They're not the super big ones, I don't think. I don't know. My perception of space and time is kind of messed up right now. And then there's 327 and 601. Can we all just agree that at this point we're all talking out of our butts about the reasons why we checked the 310s for drill quality? And there's like 8 different theories and someone made it up and the rest of us were like, yeah, that's the reason. So we all just pick one of those and follow suit, but we really have no idea why. My theory is they're not really worse than any other color, but as you saw, there's more bags of them, so you're going to see them a whole lot more, and it's going to feel like a ton more, but it's probably the same percentage. All right, anyway, 939, 823, 141. So there's that AB. I don't know why, but sometimes I really like when the coating's on the bottom on the wrong side because it's so pretty. But let me see if you can see that. There's like pinks and purples and yellows getting picked up in there. So that's the coating that's put on top of the drills. Right. 797, 775, 3844. That is a pretty blue. 136, which is one of my favorite ABs. It's like a medium blue with the AB coating, and there's green, blue, purple. It's so pretty. 3325, 820, 3808. It's a little greener than it shows, and I like it. 334, 550, 3837, 3809, another pretty green, 3846. See these shades of green and blue, love them. 3845, 130. So there's that sweet corn, like Mrs. Coffee calls it. Very sunny and bright. 154, 718, 132, orange ABs. 600, 602. There are very small amounts of all of these. 915, 126. So it's like a very, very pale purple. $209. Sorry, I shook you guys. $36.07. $815 and $400. And them's all the colors. Okay, so let's see where they go. So on the legend, it tells us 1, 2, 3, 4, and P are the ABs. So also, sticky test. Gotta love a Diamond Art Club. All right. So probably gonna be sticking my head in here now. If you see the gray hairs, don't say nothing. It's just my party tinsel, okay? All right, so let's see what we got. Some of them had very small amounts, so it's probably gonna be a little difficult for me to find. So 2 is the yellow one, and that's all in this area here, as well as 3. So the yellow and the orange are in that part there. 1 is that really light purple, and I see that in here in this area under his eye. Trying to see if there's any on this side of it. I don't think so. Oh, there's some 4s. So that's that dark blue that I really like. So that's there, and it comes in here, and it's sprinkled through there. I see 1 here. So it looks like the 4 is just sprinkled through the blue areas. His eye itself's got some 2s and 3s. This eye has some 2s and 3s. So I'm glad to see that it's somewhat proportional, that there's ABs on both images since they're different styles. I was a little worried that it would all be on one side and the other side wouldn't have any, and then I'd have to do something about that. But nothing to worry about there. There's also some 4s down here. I'm not gonna find them all. I'm just not. So anyway, I'm gonna bring you in for a close-up so we can see simple clarity. My lamp is kind of in the way, so I can't show you too much, but as usual, everything is super clear and easy to read. I personally never have issues with arrows and whatnot because I always work like this. Start at the top, leave it draped over the side of my desk, and then just work my way up. So I'm always looking at the symbols in the right direction. So yeah, this is Rad Tiger. I'm not entirely positive. I believe it was either $34.99 or $39.99. It is in stock right now if you like it. But yeah, I haven't seen anyone unbox this, partially because DAC's getting their releases so tight to the deadline that they don't have time to send them out for previews to wonderful people like Mrs. Coffee and Katie and Mindy and Rachel. So I hadn't seen this one and I thought it deserved some love. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you. Bye.